Okay, so I have made every single one of these mistakes several times. You might be asking yourself, well, when you learn from the first time? No, is the quick answer. But they're subtle, and that's why I want to share them with you, because it's very possible that you've made them or you're making them right now, and let's not continue to do it. Let's go. So if you haven't met, my name is Bobby K. I'm a professional landscape designer and general contractor, and I'm gonna share with you 3 examples that you see over and over and over again, but you probably don't realize that it might be taken away from your yard, or why does the neighbor's yard look a little off? These are those kinds of things, and I think it's really important to talk about. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video. I got something cool I'm sharing, and also if you haven't entered the contest, depending on when you're watching this video, I am giving away free designs. It's that simple. Go in the link below, check it out. And if you watch this video later in life, it's cool because I'm gonna run lots and lots of contests on this channel. Another reason to subscribe and hit the alarm bell so that you don't miss out on them, because they're free, they're really cool. Let's go. All right, we got a quick little TikTok clip. Bam, you got the design. It was so fast there. We're gonna watch this thing again so you can see. But as you can see, it's a very nice looking space. You got the kitchen, you have the string lights. Can you help me now? Here it comes again. What do you see right there? Let's just back it up. What do you see? This is so obvious, right? And I've harped on this on lots and lots of videos, including some of the ones that we've made. Then all of a sudden, what happens? Overcrowding of furniture. Look at all this stuff just piled up. If you got a small space, don't chunk it up. It's a subtle thing. Make sure you design appropriately. If you are increasing the size of your patio or putting something new in, think about that furniture. But what I want you to take away is not just the hodgepodgeness of all this furniture and stuff going on. It's that in a small space, you can have it all. Look at this fireplace, you got the string lights, you got the screenings, you got the dining, you've got this properly staged, and then of course they've got the kitchen back there. This is a shotgun city style. This is kind of a big condo. This is for somebody who's looking to utilize a small space. The subtle thing is make sure you don't junk it up with a bunch of furniture and a bunch of stuff. Next one. Oh, and by the way, we got a special guest here. Beta, come on. Yeah. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Why are you home?
Because I'm sick.
You're sick? Have we had the D word going around the house the last couple of days? You know, sitting in a pool, feel something cool, you plug in. So you get to like play sick. I don't think she's really sick. Are you really sick?
Yeah.
Why are you sick?
Because I am.
Because what? Your throat hurts? And you wanted to watch YouTube? Yeah, there's the real. And I'm a sucker. So we got a special guest in the backdrop. If she makes a little fuss or a ruckus, hey, that's what it is. We got kids, right? Get your finger out of your nose, you goofball. All right, that was good. All right, so we got another TikTok clip, and I really like this one because this one is something that you're gonna look at and you're gonna be like, all right, this guy's out here, they've got this water feature, there's a bunch of random stuff, it looks like the beds haven't been kept up. Okay, I get it, it's a mess. And then all of a sudden the guy comes in and snap, boom, oh, you got a transformation, you got the water, you got the edging stones, the mulch, this and that. Take it in, all right? You see it? Okay. Click. Why don't I like this? I hate this. I think that this is obviously somebody who's just getting started in the game. It's cool, man. I've been there. I've done this. Remember, I said I've done every single one of these. Here is what I see and what's the problem with something like this. A lot of the times when we are putting in a new space or updating a space, you try to keep too many elements, or you don't think of a different way to lay it out. They didn't do anything outside of just basically clean up and mulch this place. You've got random blocks going on. You've got this odd shape framing around everything. The water feature is not that pleasant in my opinion, but it's okay, you know, if it was there. Here's what I would do a little differently. I would take out all that edging around the backdrop because it's really high. See how high it is right there? And it just looks off. What exactly is it doing? What purpose? Put a nice clean edge in there and define the space. Maybe make the beds a little smaller. I don't know what's really going on here. I would say update this with some new plants. Get some new plants, some trees in there. Add some interest. And then if you are gonna keep that water feature, then do your best to maybe put some grasses around it and freshen it up and make it look a little bit less rocky and obvious. Like, look at this thing. That's not the most pleasant water feature. Some boulders in there, some grasses, breaking it up. These are the little things that stand out. When you try to use all these cookie cutter materials and just kind of make good or make use of it, and I get it, if you're on a budget, this is the kind of stuff you do, but a lot of this is unnecessary. I would call this unnecessary landscaping. Think through how you can make something look more professional, more polished, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money, and this is going to look 10 times better, 20, 1,000 times better. Next, dude, what is missing from this picture? You see that? Little girl just upped and vanished. What happened? Mommy just got back from taking Bobby to daycare, my little son who's almost 2, Veda's almost 4, and she dropped the hammer. She goes, whoa, 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 whoa. You're sick. You don't get tablet, you don't get screen time, you don't get to do anything. And I'm like, oh, Mommy, way to go, dude. Veda just turned around, pouted, walked off, and she's gonna be back in school before no time because they're watching Little Mermaid at school, and I know, dude, this ain't gonna work out. She's not sick. All right, final one. Take a look at this. This really speaks to me because I swear to, I have done this before, like literally did this exact thing. It looks like they got a brand new deck here and they're wanting to put some landscaping on the outside of the deck and spruce it up, soften the space. They're gonna go out there, they're gonna sit down, they're gonna have their coffee, they're gonna have adult beverages, whatever they're gonna do, and they want to clean up the outside. So this is the before, and boom, you got the transformation. Nice little step down, flagstone area, and then you've got the retaining walls that go around, and then go with the grade. You'll start to see this retaining wall, boom, 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 step, boom, 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 step, step. It's going down with the elevation of the yard. I completely get it. All right, let's get this thing going. You start to see it kind of hook around, and then it dives off into the sunset, the foundation, whatever you want to call it, and it ends. Now, you're like, wait a minute, dude. Why don't you like this one? Why are you being so picky today? I'm gonna tell you why. I don't mind the transition. You step down and you step onto a flagstone walkway or steppers, or this could be pavers, it could be concrete, whatever. It makes perfect sense to me. And then you go off around the side to the driveway or you go out into the yard. Cool. Here's what I've got an issue with and where I want you to really pay attention to. Is it worth it? They're spending money really for no reason here. Watch this. See this retaining wall going around? See how it's looping around? Okay, I mean, it looks nice, but here's the thing. It's too close to the deck, in my opinion. Look at this bush that they put in. It's already growing into the railing. There's the first thing I see. The second thing is, what exactly is the purpose of this retaining wall? Look how high that is compared to the grade of the lawn. The purpose of a retaining wall is to retain something, okay? You don't have to put them in to put them in. I see so many unnecessary retaining walls, like around a tree or like this, or just here and there. Pay attention to retaining wall usage. Why are you putting in a retaining wall? What would have been a much better layout, in my opinion, of this guy, instead of putting this wall here, which is too close, is to pull the bed out away from the deck to create enough space. You could put in a tree, you could put in enough bushes, you can put in what you want and just cut in a nice edge. You don't even need a retaining wall here. They just spent thousands of dollars paying a company to put this in when it's completely unnecessary. You don't have to do stuff like this, guys. And it looks so much better to not have these manufactured goods. I'm a big fan of natural. I think that that is what is missing big time from here. And I'll tell you, I made this mistake. I put these in and I didn't need to. I could have talked to the client and said, you know what? Why don't we just pull the bed away and create a big, nice landscape bed, soften it up. So when you're having your cup of coffee and you're looking out, you got something beautiful to look at. That thing's so squished up, they're never gonna see it. Waste of money, don't do it. As I alluded to, we got a contest going on. I'm gonna have a lot of contests going on. So like I said, if you don't get in on this one, pay attention, subscribe, go down on those links, and you'll be like you'll be landed on a page where you can join a list and you'll get notifications of all these. They're great, and I give away some cool stuff. So this one, we're giving away designs. It's called Bobby Help Me Now. You send it a picture and I look at your space, and then I put together a design and I share it with everybody. I'm gonna pick probably 15 to 20 of these guys, and then we're gonna go through it. So even if you don't get picked, you're gonna find value because you're gonna see similar things to what you send in. So make sure you enter, go below, click, do it. If you wanna keep it going, you wanna watch another video, go check this one out. We talked about a lot of spaces that I didn't like the designs, right? Well, here's one where I actually do the design and you and I create it together where we plant. It's really cool, go check it out. This is Bobby K saying creation is everything, so go out and create. Love you, thank you for watching, bye.